I'm the math worm.
Imagine you have a yummy pizza or a chocolate bar, or maybe even a big apple. Fractions help us talk about parts of a whole thing. But here's the super important thing. Before you even do it for fractions, for a fraction to make sense, the whole thing, like your pizza, must be cut into equal pieces. If you cut a pizza into 4 pieces and one piece is super big and another is super tiny, it wouldn't be fair to say each is 1/4 inches, 1/4, right? For instance, if a pizza is divided into 4 pieces, each piece can only be accurately represented as 1/4 if all 4 pieces are precisely the same size. Fractions need all their pieces to be exactly the same size. This idea of equal parts is like the secret handshake of fractions. It's super important for everything else we learn about them. Meet the fraction family, numerator and denominator. Fractions have 2 special numbers, one on top and one on the bottom, with a line in between. Each number has a special job. The top number, the numerator, how many you have. The numerator is the number on top of the line. It tells you how many of those equal pieces you're talking about, or how many you have. Example: if your chocolate bar has 5 equal squares, and you eat 3 of them, the 3 is your numerator. It shows you have 3 out of the total. The bottom number, the denominator, what kind of pieces. The denominator is the number on the bottom of the line. It tells you how many equal pieces the whole thing was cut into. It also names the pieces. Example: in the fraction 3/4, 3/4, the 4 on the bottom tells you the whole thing was cut into 4 equal pieces. We call these pieces quarters. Imagine you have 3 apples and 2 apples. You put them together and get 5 apples, right? You don't get apples. It's the same with fractions. If you have 3/4 of a pizza and 2/4 of a pizza, you put them together and get 5/4 of a pizza. The quarters part, the denominator, stays the same because it's the kind of piece you have. Yummy examples, numerator and denominator in action. Let's look at some food examples to make it super clear. Fraction example numerator, what it means. Denominator, what it means. Food story. 1/2 1, the piece you get. 2, total equal pieces. Half an apple, cut into 2 equal parts. 3/4, 3, the slices you ate. 4, total slices of the whole pizza. You ate 3 out of 4 pizza slices. 2/3, 2 pieces you're thinking about. 3, total pieces of the chocolate bar. You have 2 out of 3 pieces of a chocolate bar. 5/8, 5, the scoops you used. 8, total scoops to fill the cup. You put 5/8 cup of sugar. 3, different kinds of fractions. The flavors of fractions. Fractions come in different flavors, and knowing them helps you understand how much you're talking about. Unit fractions. Just one special slice. A unit fraction is super easy. It's any fraction where the top number, numerator, is 1. It means you have just one of the equal parts. Example: if a pie is perfectly sliced into 8 equal pieces, then 1/8 is a unit fraction. It's just one slice. 1/4 of a sandwich or 1/2 of a cookie are also unit fractions. Proper fractions. Less than a whole, just right for a snack. A proper fraction is when the top number, numerator, is smaller than the bottom number, denominator. This kind of fraction always means you have less than one whole thing. Example: a recipe asks for 2/3 cup of milk. This is less than a whole cup, so it's a proper fraction. Eating 3/4 of your sandwich means you didn't eat the whole thing yet. Improper fractions, more than a whole, time for another plate. An improper fraction is when the top number, numerator, is bigger than or the same as the bottom number, denominator. This means you have one whole thing or even more. Example: imagine pizzas are cut into 6 slices each. If a very hungry friend eats 7 slices, they've eaten 7/6 of pizza. That's more than one whole pizza, because one whole pizza is 6/6 slices. It's like one whole pizza plus one extra slice from another pizza. It's fun to think about having more than one whole thing. Mixed numbers, a whole thing and extra parts. A mixed number is a combination of a whole number, like 1, 2, 3, and a proper fraction. It's another way to show you have more than one whole thing. Example: a recipe needs 1.5 cups of flour. That means 1 full cup plus another half cup. If you have 1 3/4 pizzas left, it means you have one whole pizza and 3/4 of another, changing between improper fractions and mixed numbers, making sense of extra servings. Sometimes it's easier to understand how much you have by changing an improper fraction into a mixed number, or vice versa. To change an improper fraction to a mixed number, you just divide the top number by the bottom number. The answer to your division, the quotient, becomes your whole number.